It took me like a year after having my first child to, one, look at the fact that my child needed me. And then it took me maybe another whole year for me to realize how much I needed to be home with my kids. Like, who I am as a human being is someone who wants to spend time, all the time, with my children. I just thrive on raising them. It's an intellectually challenging job. I have to think about it day and night.
She's smart, she's in control, and she's perhaps the new face of a rapidly changing India, where freedom means different things to different people, and being a homemaker can also be liberating. You may think that Mridula's freedom of choice comes from having lived in America, or because she used to work as a trade union organizer, or even because she married an American, who she says grew up very aware of women's rights. But then think again. Or meet Shobna, completely desi and also a great believer in freedom of choice. She gave up a promising media career soon after getting married, and unlike Mridula, she doesn't have kids yet.
Independence is not कि आप ये डिसीजन लो कि मैं जॉब करूंगी. मैंने अपनी इंडिपेंडेंस का यूज किया है कि मैं जॉब नहीं करूंगी.
While these voices may not be new, there's perhaps a renewed assertiveness and a need to link it up with a more inclusive kind of feminism that perhaps wasn't visible earlier.
I don't think people in the 50s and 60s had the freedom I have. I think women, in one way, didn't get to have the say in the financial matters of the household. They didn't get to decide what kind of schooling their children would have within the limits of their income, that is, that I have.
It's a changing reality that even the market is now beginning to tap people like Arjun Sharma, who set up one of the hippest malls in South Delhi that's doing very brisk business. His mall, he says, was built specifically around the South Delhi homemaker.
She's in control, and I think that's the nice part about the new homemaker of today. And I see that it's not just only in Delhi. We are getting a pulse of this right across the country. Shopping centers like this cannot just be built at whims and fancies. They're built around very clear demographic signals that one receives over a period of time. The shopping center today is clocking sales in excess of about 100 crores a month for the retailers. I would say that nearly 60% of this is the homemaker segment of the woman.
After nearly 10 years of being a stay-at-home mum, Mridula has recently discovered her other true calling, writing. It doesn't bring home any money, but she says, even in a world that revolves around money, there has to be space for those who say, frankly, my dear, I couldn't give a damn. In New Delhi, with camera persons AJ Joseph and Manoj Thakur, Revati Lal for NDTV.